finished. No, we were doing a Fritz question of the week. That's where we were. Are we ready? Clappy Jones?
Oh yeah,
That's
right. Okay.
No,
We announced it, and then
we were having troubles.
vacation.
Okay, Clappy Jones.
Ready? Okay. So that was the question, and I'll read. This is what he asked. It was, if we had to live in a TF2 map for say 2 months, which would it be? And this could be a valve.
CP falling.
CP phone.
I mean, you've got water down there at the bottom, and if you're overboard, you just jump and you fly for a while.
Yeah, assuming it doesn't kill you.
I'd live in Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk is very good.
I might visit Hotel Hell, not horrible hotel or whatever everybody always says.
Have you put that on the servers yet?
No, it's not my job.
I would probably live in corporation because they have bathrooms, they have a kitchen, they have lots of places to crash in the offices. And everything.
Yep.
I mean, it looks like they have everything. They have a nice outdoor area for exercise or whatever. They have a boat I could go chill in, call up some friends, have them over.
But do they have a discotheque?
Just pee off the edge and watch your urine fall forever.
Until you get transported back up and it's falling on your head.
One of the best views I probably would consider maybe Grand Canyon, because it's got like a nice view and it's got like some nice inside areas, and there's actually some difference. Like you can go to different areas and experience different environments.
Oh yeah, true. So that's a good idea.
I'd take some vacations. I mean, I'd go to Japan and a cruise. I would hit cruise because that would be a fun vacation.
You could probably get to your cruise on Convoy.
Yeah. Convoy. True.
Yeah. Can I say where I would not live?
Where?
To Fort. I'm so sick of it.
But it's got an outdoor pool for everyone.
Yeah.
Some smelly sewers.
Yeah, that's really gross. I'm not buying it. Okay, so let's move on to surveillance. Who wants to cover this first bit?
Okay. On ubercharge.net, they have a new writer whose name is Spoon. He recently took a taxi and had a conversation with the driver about TF2 while he was listening to our show on his iPod. It was episode 36.
Awesome.
And it's hilarious. It's really funny, conversation with him and the driver, who obviously did not play TF2, had no idea what he's talking about, and it's pretty good. And we'll have a link in the show notes, or just go to ubercharge.net and check out everything there is good. In fact, this next item is also something that was spotted on ubercharge.net. This is a level 3 Sentry made out of Legos. There's some photographs there.
Is it full sized?
Yeah,
or is it small?
It's full size. Awesome. It's great.
Wow,
it's incredible.
That's an expensive Sentry.
Yeah. Well, he went to Bricklink, I think. Which is a place where you can, like a marketplace for Lego, so you can buy specially, like if you need all black or if you need a certain type, you can go there and buy. So, because obviously you probably could make a Sentry out of a regular set from, say, Toys R Us or something, but you'd have to buy hundreds of sets, and it'd be ridiculous. But
you can even sell Legos on Bricklink.
You can, yeah. Sponsored by Bricklink.com.
I actually saw, I think it was on Kotaku, I think, a video of an actual Sentry gun that someone built. That was laptop controlled, motion sensing, fully automatic paintball Sentry.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Oh god, so awesome.
Yeah, that is excellent.
That sounds really cool. We need to steal that.
We do.
Also, there was a video. Do you want to talk about it, Spencer, on Kotaku?
Which one?
Spy tutorial video.
The spy. There were sort of some advanced spy techniques, and some of it was sort of actually, for being advanced, kind of seemed basic. Sneak up behind the other person and stab them in the back. I think pretty much everyone that's played a spy knows to try that. But there were two techniques that he showed in more detail. One which was a 180 turn followed by an immediate stab. It was just a very quick action that does a good job of taking out someone fairly quickly. And that was kind of interesting. But the really scary thing was the jump stab. And that was where he would watch someone and figure out when they were going to be directly below him, jump and stab. And it sounds kind of clunky, but it looked like he had gotten good at it to the point where he would just run upstairs, then jump up and over the person who's chasing them and stab them in the back. And I mean, really, it looked really, really seriously scary. And I hope I never play against this dude. But I will try and find a link to that video and put it up in our show notes. So.
That's awesome. All right.
Yeah.
And then you have the last piece on here, Spencer.
Well, I did do the little robot cast last week. And I did it because I've sort of had an idea for that banging around in my head for a couple of months. And it seemed like since I had missed an episode, it seemed like I might as well do that, you know, sort of to somewhat explain why I wasn't there, you know, quote unquote explain. But it turned out to take me 2 days of work to put together and do, so it took so much more effort than actually recording the stupid podcast.
Nice.
And that's why you should never miss one again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, but I did want to go ahead and there were 5 songs in the podcast, and most of them were covered by Creative Commons license, so I'm going to give them attribution now. The first song that played during the intro was Realize You Were in the Middle by Black Era. The song that played during the introduction of the robots was Metamorphosis by the Chupacabra. The song that played while they were discussing the briefcase was Minuet in D minor by Deo.
Nice.
And the song that played during the climactic battle at the end was Little Rooster by one of my new favorite bands, Gringo Motel.
That was great music. I loved the music. It was excellent choices, by the way.
The last song that played during the the climactic death scene was from a video game. And I think I'm going to have a little contest about that. And I'll post the details of the contest in the forum as well. If you can send me an email to say what game the last track was from, then you'll be entered to win a game on Steam that costs $10 or less.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Fortress 2.
And just to reiterate how you go and listen to this skit, this is at the tail end of episode 39. That's pretty good. Nice little prize.
I'll
there.
give you a hint. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
Sweet.
Yeah, seriously. And also special thanks to Clyde Frog, who did the intro. The Somewhere Deep Under the Beaches of South Carolina, that was Clyde Frog. So thanks a lot, Clyde.
Oh,
Appreciate
good.
it.
Sweet.
Okay,
Cool.
well, now it's time to move on to shoutouts, and I think our player of the week, even though he's not really a player, I think it should go to Dustin, the owner of Billy.
You know, we still...
I know, and I considered that to be a good introduction to what we were going to talk about.
Nice little segue.
Yeah,
So here's our ransom note for you, Dustin. If you want to see Billy alive, you need to give us a call at 256-513-4772. And we want to hear the story of Billy.
How did you meet?
Yes. Why is he your friend? And we want to know. We want to know so that we can put it on the podcast. So think it out.
And make sure you leave your mailing address to...
Yes.
Get Billy returned to you.
Well, if nothing better, I can take it back to him at DragonCon.
Will you see him at DragonCon?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to video and do like a live thing.
Oh, should we do it in
yes.
slow motion? Should we, do 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 like a running scene, you know?
Oh, like Chariots of Fire? Was that what that was?
Well, yeah, I meant to do something a little more romantic than Chariots of Fire, you know, but that's the one I chose.
Okay.
Well, man, I didn't know we were going to see him at Dragon Con. I would have come up with something else.
Like the hills.
Like
are
what?
alive.
Something live. Make him dress up like a TF2 character or something.
That's really mean.
Well, how? It's Billy we're talking about. I mean, it's not just a road cone we're talking about.
It's Billy.
Okay, so
yeah, I did
do that
wanna-
and get us drunk, and you'll get your comeback.
Yes.
Yeah, I did want to mention too that we are going to Dragon Con. Not all of us. I know that I am, and you are too, Wes, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going with Sabrina. She'll be there. I will have a laptop there, and I will be streaming stuff. You will see. This is Dragon Con. Go to dragoncon.org. This happens in Atlanta, Georgia, at the very end, the last couple days of August, and you can go and meet us. It will be a lot of fun. There's 35 to 40,000 people that attend, and I just plan on casting just at random intervals to just hey, check out billions of people and cosplay and all this wacky stuff that happens and at Dragon Con. So
Maybe we can get the table and have the
the panel would be excellent.
Yeah.
So anyway, so if you can go,
Are you not going to go, Brent?
I don't know yet. I'm not really planning on it.
Okay.
so if you can go in person, that'd be great. If not, we'll throw out some Steam announcements and let people know that we are live in Atlanta, surrounded by nerds.
Dun dun.
But,
So I think that's enough for an outro.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
You know where to catch us, and we'll
Yeah.
see you next week.
You're all sad sounding. All right. Well, that's the end.
hey, thanks
I
for
don't
joining
mean
us,
to be
Spencer.
Sad.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Armadillo. Ha 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 ha.
Nice. That's the way you go out.
Yeah. Yes. Except you should have used prestidigitation.
I gotta go listen to the end of it. I'll have to be honest here.
It was prestidigitation.
Okay.
Prestidigitation.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it.
So we doing World of WoW next, or are we gonna do Mole next?
Let's do Wowie Jones.
Okay.
Hey, Eric,
Yes.
I think we should go ahead and do the Fable 2 cast next.
You want to?
Yeah.
Welcome to the first